guess it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon, and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies, suddenly you're always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion, cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that I could try to fight. It wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I'm looking for layers, hoping you're not just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that I could try to fight. It wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the New York Mets going up against the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready for baseball here in New York. And on the hill, Carlos Rodon. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And there's a ball. And another ball. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
3-1.
And now it's filled up.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Grisham drop step going back. Out of here! The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Home run number 10 of the year. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here's Juan Soto. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Rodon ready. Here comes. And that's outside.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And the next pitch is way outside. This one in the air. Volpe. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. Here's a Mets lineup now. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Pete Alonso.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Pete Alonso, the next to hit, takes outside. That one missed.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Fouled off left side. Upstairs outside, that's ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Ball one there.
No strike.
Man at first, one away.
Two balls, no strike.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
That misses the zone.
No strike.
And now 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Brandon Nimmo in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And that misses as well.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And there's a ball.
No
Good
strike.
pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
2 on, 1 out. Into center and a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 2.
To swing or not to swing? That was the question, and the answer was letting it rip on that 3-0 pitch. It worked out great. It's a base hit, and it scores a run. You can't ask for anything else in that spot.
2 on, 1 out. Starling Marte up to hit. Ball 1, no strikes. The pitch. And another ball.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Volpe at second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Mets 2 and the Yankees coming to bat.
And this is more than you ever know. We here for winning and the feeling is incredible. All we do is take it to the ceiling when we set it open up.
Back at Yankee Stadium. And today's starter, Tylor Megill.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Aaron Judge at the dish. His 2024 season, ridiculous. He became the first player in 20 years to finish with a slugging percentage over 700.
Yeah, the last American League player to slug 700 was Mark McGwire, and Judge was the first Yankee to do it since Mickey Mantle. Back-to-back singles. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Base hit right field. Marte gets it in quickly. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. This one's blistered, no doubt about it. Out of here, grand slam. And they lead it. It's 4-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Going, gone. He'll circle the bases, his 7th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-2.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Now it's going to be Austin Wells, and he lays down a bunt. In plenty of time to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Ziggy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
2 down, bases empty. Jorbeat Bibas stepping in now for the Yankees. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Puts a bunt down. Not in time. That's a bunt single.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Bunting, and he pops it up. And that is that. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. Yankees 6 and the Mets 2. all set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Alvarez getting the start at catcher, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Rodon back to work. That misses. Ball 1. And another ball.
Reno.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting 8, second baseman.
And now the rookie second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. First pitch, not close. Now one miss.
No strike.
Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boog from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Ball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Tyrone Taylor, the next to hit. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. And there's a ball. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. First and second, no outs here at the top of the second. Another miss, 8 straight outside the strike zone.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Nobody out. Lindor has a chance to tie it. He's already homered here in this one. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The shortstop takes the ball, and you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Not even close there. 2-0.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have. Hitter's got some good opposite field power, What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. And that's a grand slam. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And we're level. It's 6-6.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Wow, down 4 late in the game. Things aren't looking too good at that point, but they've refused to back down. Great at bats to load the bases and get that tying run to the plate, and boom, grand slam, and we're starting over. This should be a great finish.
And now it's Juan Soto. That's way outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow.
And another ball. Rodon maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Next offering way off the plate. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
That one to first, Goldie. He takes it on his own. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Want to know?
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
That missed by a lot. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Three balls, no strike.
Fastball for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That one finds the zone. 3-2 now. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Mark Vientos will hit next. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And ball 1.
No,
The lefty, the 1-0. That one missed. Alonso, the base runner at first with 1 out. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. That catches the corner. To third might be 2. Peraza to second. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. Another look at the long ball from Francisco Lindor. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
And that's just foul. Now Judge drives one. Deep left field. Gone! Aaron Judge leaves the yard. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 7-6.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Line drive, base hit.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Here is Goldschmidt. And a sac bunt here. One at second. And they turn a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered in this game. Robert to right field, way back, gone. That one felt good. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 8-6, and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tylor Megill done for the night, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Clay Holmes gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So 2 down. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and he grabs it in foul ground. Drops a bunt down the first base side, and a foul ball. Gets the bunt down the right side. Alonso takes it himself. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-6. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the first offering is not close. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next offering way off the plate. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And another ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, right
Here's Starling Marte. He hit into a double play his first time up. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Fastball is outside.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That misses the zone, and now 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And the batter now, Francisco Alvarez. He reached out a walk his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Pitch misses there. Ball 3. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. There's one. And they got to change the mojo. 3 double plays in the first 3 innings.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So 2 down now, and here is Luis Angel Acuna. Walked his first time. That one not close. And that is ball 1. Nimmo on third with 2 out. That one misses, and the count is 2-0. And there's a ball. Tyrone Taylor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. 3-1 now. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, center fielder Tylor Megill.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. The walk and a run scored his first time. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Now 1 miss.
No strike.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
No strike.
Not close with that one, and it's 3-0.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
3-1.
And they're all loaded up.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. Lindor now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs.
2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And another ball.
Bases loaded here. If he walks him, probably not the worst thing because the alternative could be a grand slam.
Juan Soto, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. This one in the air. Peraza drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. So they load the bases but leave them stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 8 and the Mets 6. Back in the Bronx, here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Ripped on the ground to second. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Third baseman
Oswald Peraza getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Puts a bunt down. Alonso steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs. And now here is Jorbeat B-Boss.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Swung on, belted. Going back on this one. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back now with the Subway Series. On to the fourth. Juan Soto now. Outside. Ball one.
Two balls, no strikes.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Three balls, no strikes.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Pete Alonso.
First baseman.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Carlos Rodon is done in this one. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Yerry De Los Santos takes over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Way outside, 1-0.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
One down, base is empty. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Vientos in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
And that misses as well. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Ball 1 there.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Fastball is outside. Alonso, the lead runner at second. Vientos at first. One gone.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Out towards left center. Grisham sizing this one up. And there's 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. That's outside, and that's ball 2.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Not even close there, and it's 3-0. In the air, right side, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left for the Mets. Can't cut into an 8-6 deficit. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom 4, and now Aaron Judge.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Yeah, we in goal mode.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting.
And here comes Bellinger. He's 2 for 2. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. A massive home run. And they add a pair. It's 10-6. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And that's a fair ball. It's in and out of his glove. Around first, heading for 2. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. And he drops it down the third baseline. And foul ball.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 11-6. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
One down, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. On the ground. Slinging it to first in time.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Wells.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 12-6.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Clay Holmes won't go any further tonight, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Kodai Senga gets the call from the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nimmo sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. But they go deep 3 times in the inning and score 4. We're headed to the 5th. Yankees 12 and the Mets 6. Back now with the Subway Series. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. De Los Santos, a righty that throws with power. 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot. Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swings through that one. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man at first. Luis Angel Acuna digs in now. And ball 1.
1-0.
That one not close, and it's 2-0. Alvarez gets his lead at first, nobody out. That one missed, now 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, center fielder Tylor Megill.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
And there's a ball.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Another miss, 8 straight outside the strike zone. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that'll load the bases. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Fastball is outside.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Outside.
No strike.
And that is out of play. Bases juiced, no outs. That one finds the zone. Full count now. Ball 4. He's walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Juan Soto up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 in this one. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And another ball. Outside low, and that's ball 3. Bases loaded, nobody out. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wells makes the grab, 1 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And it's fouled away. Bases loaded. 1 away. And now it's even up. That one missed.
2-1.
Pitch misses. And now 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Vientos in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. That missed by a lot. Ball 2. And there's a ball.
No strike.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. The run comes in from second, and it's now a 2-run game.
Taking a bit of a chance swinging at that 3-0 pitch, but nobody is questioning it after multiple runs come home to score on the play. Now standing on second with a double and feeling really good about it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Starling Marte in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Judge going back on it. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. 4 runs in the inning on just 1 base hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Yankees 12 and the Mets 10. Back for more from the Bronx. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Your beat, B-Boss. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Genesis Cabrera appears to be getting loose. Garrett getting cranked up as well. The 0-1. That's out to center field. Hauls it in for the out. So the lineup flips over. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
1 down, base is empty. Smoked on the ground a second. Toss to Alonso. That takes care of Grisham.
Now that is right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a base hit right there. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
2 outs, runner at first. In now is the Yankees DH. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 14-10.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. That one is absolutely belted. That's carrying. That's not coming back. They go back to back. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 15-10.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kodai Senga is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Reed Garrett.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. 3 for 3, and he's homered 3 times. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. Alvarez to first in time. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're through 5. This is the Subway Series on the show. Back now with the Subway Series. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the right fielder, Starling Marte. De Los Santos back to work. That one way outside. Ball 1. And another ball. And delivers outside. Headed towards the corner. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
That's how you take advantage of a 3-0 count right there. You're expecting to see a good pitch, and that's exactly what happened. Just like that, it's a double and a really good at bat.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Not close with that one. Now 2-0. That one missed. Marte at second with nobody out. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run homer, and they're chipping away. It's 15-12.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And stepping in is the speedy Luis Angel Acuna. Not even close there. And that's ball one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And there's a ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Yankees up by 3. And that's outside. De Los Santos maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
To third. Fires over to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tylor Megill.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Fastball is outside.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The next pitch misses. 2-0. One out, bases empty. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Oh, right to the backstop. Taylor into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Man at second. And there's the automatic. Swings and misses. Counts full, 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
So now here's the Mets DH, Juan Soto. Way outside, and it gets away. Both runners move up, 2 in scoring position now, and that takes away the double play.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one missed. Next pitch misses way outside. Popped up. Puts it away for the out.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Alonso stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next pitch is outside. Mark Vientos waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
Here's a 3-0. Swinging a foul straight back. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. 2 on, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up. His teammates are not happy. They're barking from the third base dugout after seeing that pitch, and now both teams are being warned.
Well, they're just sticking up for their teammate right here and didn't like the way that one looked, but with the warning to both sides, every pitcher in this game is going to have to be careful working inside the rest of the way.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Mark Vientos. That one not close. Ball 1. Bases loaded, 2 down. Next pitch, not close, up high.
Ball 3.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Mets draw closer thanks to the home run. To the bottom of the 6th inning. Back after this on the show. Back in New York, here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So a man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. Trying to move him over here. Vientos whips it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. So up next, Oswald Peraza. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Zips it across, and 2 away now. Now at the plate, Jorbeat B-Boss.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 17-12. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. We're through 6 full. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Brandon Nimmo. Ball one there.
No strike.
And now 2-0.
No strike. Reno.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, right fielder.
Man at first, Starling Marte up now for the Mets. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Yerry De Los Santos will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Will Warren.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And ball one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And another ball. Late on that fastball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
First and second, no outs. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. First pitch, not close. upstairs.
No strike.
That one
ball.
well
No
upstairs. And that's ball 3. First and second, no outs here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one pulled foul. And that'll load the bases.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Angel.
So bases all loaded up. And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna. And the first offering is not close. Bases juiced, no outs. And there's a ball.
Reno.
Next offering is in for a strike. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Gone! Grand slam! He unloads on that one. A 4 spot on the board. It's 17-16. Singy, he's been waiting for this moment to finally come.
Well, we knew it would come eventually, and I wouldn't be shocked to see him go on a nice little run at the plate, hitting some balls out of the ballpark. He's got that monkey off his back. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
And now, Tylor. First
One
offering
ball,
misses
no strike.
badly for ball 1.
Though you know it's tough to bounce back on the mound after giving up a granny, especially when you still have 3 outs to get. Somehow he's got to shake it off. He's got to just hit the reset button and try to get 1 batter at a time, 1 out at a time.
That misses.
No strike.
And that's ball 2.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Francisco Lindor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Grisham trying to get there. Squeezes it, and there's 1 down. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The shortstop takes the ball. Now 3-0. Fouled off to the right. And the 3-1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
They must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. And the tying run is on base.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up. Oh, now this is blasted. way back there, on its way, gone. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 18-17. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
One down. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. First pitch, not close. And another ball. That one misses. And now 3-0. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Judge makes the catch. 2 away down.
Now batting, third baseman.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Mark Vientos. That's outside, and that is ball 1. That one missed. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. Next offering is fouled back. Splits the plate, and the count is filled up. Swing, and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. Bebas pulls it down, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Stanek.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading off for the Yankees.
On a line. Bangs off the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Bellinger up to hit. Sack bunt towards third. Vientos tosses to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Bunts it in the air. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Here comes the judge around third. He'll score. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And he lays one down the left side. Vientos fires across the diamond, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. 8th inning coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We go to the 8th. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Not even close there. And 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. That one not close. 3-1. Starling Marte in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. He circles the bases, his 9th homer of the year, and the Mets jump in front. It's 19-18. You can sense it inside the stadium. These fans are devastated.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Starling Marte up now for the Mets. And that one hammered way back there. See you later. So he goes yard to left. 3rd home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 20-18. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now a chance for Francisco Alvarez. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
0-2.
And ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That one outside. And the count is even 2-2. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. That missed by a lot. And the count's full. Rip towards third. Slings it across. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman, Luis
Now it's the second
Angel.
baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Judge makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Tylor Taylor.
2 down, base is empty. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. And there's a foul ball. And that's outside. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a ball.
2-1.
That one misses. 3-1.
3-1.
Francisco Lindor on deck, already 2 homers in the game.
Huge impact in this one so far, and you know he'd like to make some noise in this inning as well.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Hard ground ball, base knock.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Runner on the go.
0-1.
Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Daniel Nunez. He's been so good against lefties. Austin Wells now at the plate. The Yankees looking to rally. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back there. Into the second deck and gone. It's that ball goodbye. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 20-19. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a flyout. Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. And that puts the tying run on base.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
No outs, runner at first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jorbit Bibas. Line drive, caught.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There can be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. And he pops up the bunt. And there's 2 down. Here is Aaron Judge.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That's ripped into the outfield. And it hits the fence. Runner around third on his way to the plate.
Well, I can understand why they tried to force the issue and tie up this ball game, but wow, nicely done from the defense there to cut him down at the plate and preserve the lead. That's a big-time play.
Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the 9th, and now the DH, Juan Soto. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Will Warren won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Luke Weaver.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
That's way outside, and it's 1-1. Next offering is outside. That one fouled off, 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Pete Alonso, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there.
One strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Grisham drop step going back. Way back out of here. And the polar bear leaves the yard. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add a run. It's 21-19.
It's no surprise this guy has won the home run derby multiple times. He was born to hit them. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Grisham under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder Brandon Nimmo.
And the batter now, Brandon Nimmo. He's coming off a big swing of the bat in the 8th inning, Chris.
Yeah, he may still be riding a little high, and for him, hopefully the confidence is still there. It was a solo shot and a very important run in this game.
To get a little bread, the couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life, had to fight for my life.
In there, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Okay, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Paul Goldschmidt now. In the air, center field. Taylor ranging after it. He's got it. And there's 1 down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and it is gone. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game. It's 21-21.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taylor moving under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Digging in, Austin Wells. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. We're in extras here. Now here is Starling Marte. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Swings through that. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. And downstairs.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Up the middle. Over to Goldie. One away in the top half of the 10th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Into the outfield, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead it in the 10th.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder Tylor Taylor.
So 2 down now, and here is Tyrone Taylor. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
1 strike.
That one fouled off. Popped up. Volpe. And makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Oscar Brazoban.
Well, you see the ERA.
Now here is Oswald Peraza.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
A laser to left base hit. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical. You want to make sure you don't waste him. They don't score this inning. There'll be some second guessing for sure.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Jorbeat Bebos stepping in now for the Yankees. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. With the tying run at third, winning run at first. And the home team trying to pull it out. Liner, and this could be trouble. One runs in. Throw cut off to third. He's in there.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Back to the top of the order now. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Swinging and drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. That should get the dugout going. And the Yankees walk it off in extra innings.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
Tons of offense in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
My laces, I scale a mountain.